Hey everyone, I was originally going to make this just a Beatles vinyl finds edition, but I figured since I'm wearing this new Elvis shirt that I got, I'll throw some Elvis finds at the end too. I got about 3 of them, and one of them is really cool, I think. So I'm going to put that at the end. We'll do a combination Beatles/Elvis for this. Okay, start with the Beatles. I'm going to show a few 7-inch records. Got the VJ. Do You Want to Know a Secret? Okay, and what is it? Thank You Girl. That's a nice one. And these, it's funny. This series of 45s, well, the next 2 that I have, are put in these really kind of hard plastic protective sleeves. And, man, they got that plasticky smell, that hard plastic smell. Whee, boy. If you don't get high on anything else, you can just smell these all day. So, that's the first. Finally got a hold of this, which I hadn't had. Paperback Rider and Rain. That's a really nice, clean sleeve of this. So, I wait my time and I try to get a good one if I can, instead of just settling for a junky one. This has been sitting around here for quite a time. I've been trying to work it into a Beatles video and I keep forgetting. It's Wings, Paul McCartney Wings, with little luck. And this is from Germany, the German import. Back has Backwards Traveler / cufflink as the rear side. Right. Here's an album called John Lennon Memories, which I picked up rather cheaply. It's a double record set, and it's got a lot of that, I guess, lost Lennon tapes material on it by now, we might call it, and I just thought it was a good packaging with a nice cover for the right price, so it was worth adding to the collection. Here's one that I used to have in my original collection and I've got it back again. It's a Paul McCartney press conference, Rome and London. That's from when he was embarking on his 1989 tour. You might call it the comeback tour after such a long time from Paul, That's the first time I got a chance to see him in 1989. I got this on eBay. As you all know by now, I don't usually like to order things online except where absolutely necessary. And I hadn't really come across this much. Well, I think once. I think I did come across it once in a store and passed it. But it was on yellow vinyl, which is also cool. And it comes along in the back with this 45. The 45 is just Rome. This is the Rome press conference, and I guess the rest of it is the London. Again, I had this back in 89 or 90, whenever it was that it came out. Another re-entry into my collection. I don't usually like to get too many Beatle imports that have the same old covers again and again, but if the price is right, if it's in good shape, I pick it up, and that's what I did for this one. This is time for the old glasses. This is Germany. A German Let It Be, and it's not a gatefold. But as I say, it was a really good price and in great condition. Ordinarily, if the covers aren't something unusual, I'm not really that excited about it. Okay, this is really for being a completist. This is Beatles instrumental stuff. The 2 pianos of Jeffrey and Ronald Marlowe. And this was ultra cheap. I think maybe I found it for $1. But interestingly enough, they sign it. So, or somebody signs it. One of them speaks for both of them. So it's got their signature on it. And side one is Beatles stuff, typical Paul McCartney Beatles songs like you'd expect. Michelle, Obladi Obladi, Eleanor Rigby, Yesterday, Hey Jude, yada 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 yada. And side two is other material. You know, again, always looking for Beatles related stuff, cover songs, alternates, instrumentals. The songs of Lennon and McCartney, performed by the world's greatest rock artists. Oh boy, there's so many people on here. Where do you begin? Magical Mystery Tour by Ambrosia. Leo Sayer doing I Am the Walrus. I never heard that. She's Leaving Home by Brian Ferry. Hey boy. Keith Moon doing When I'm 64. Yesterday by David Essex. We Can Work It Out by The Four Seasons. The Fool on the Hill by Helen Reddy. A Day in the Life by Frankie Valli. Ooh, boy, this is kind of unusual renditions, I would say, but interesting to have. Now, the last three that I'm going to have here are Elvis records. And this one was hanging up in my store for quite some time. I really wanted it, but I was trying to resist it. And every time I went in there, it kept having my name on it. So recently, some time ago, which I forgot to show in recent videos, I got this. It's an EP. I don't know why I waited so long. This is really a nice EP. And the songs on here are Shake, Rattle, and Roll, Blue Moon, I Love You Because, and Lordy Miss Claudie. Really nice. Now, one of the reasons why I wasn't so keen on running right out and getting it was that the back, unfortunately, is torn like that. But again, you know, I always justify it with, and Robert Z, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I've never seen this 45 EP anywhere else. The price was right. Again, it wasn't expensive, probably for that reason. But the front really looks so good that I really just couldn't leave it there. So I'm glad I went back, and sometimes these things are kismet. You know, it's in the cards. If there's something hanging up there and every time you come back it's still calling your name and it's still there and it's not sold, it's meant to be. Okay, this is pretty funny. I'm trying to build a complete collection of Elvis US albums and his movie soundtracks as well. And this is one that I don't have yet. It's Harem Scarum. And the reason I bought this, it's only $4. I really wanted to stay away from this for a long time because it's got the Best Buy series in there. It's a reissue, a cheapie, and I really want the original. But I just figured, you know, for $4, I'll be able to add this to my collection. It's one of the soundtracks I don't have. And at the same time, you know how that fate is? You know, as soon as you buy something, then you're going to find the real one. I guarantee you, mark my words, pretty soon I'm going to come across the original mono version of Harem Scarum, the one I want, because I said I'll buy this one in the meantime. You know how it is. And I didn't pull the price sticker off this one yet. It's $5, cheapie. Elvis, You'll Never Walk Alone, which I don't think I have yet. I'm pretty sure I don't. They had this also on Pickwick. This is the RCA, Camden RCA. RCA and Camden together. So I was able to add this to my collection. It's on the blue label of RCA. Figured it's better than buying the Pickwick if I had a choice, right? Well, that's it for the vinyl finds of Beatles and Elvis. Thanks as always for watching, folks.